Welcome back to Cooking with Bobby Joe. Today we are going to be having a doggy birthday party, and I'm going to show you how to make one of my doggy cake recipes. I've played around trying to make the perfect dog birthday cake, and this recipe is the one my dogs like the most. But before we get started, I wanted to introduce you to the newest member of our doggy pack. This is Jackson. He's an 8-year-old border collie mix. He has some brindle coloring in his black and white coat, so I'm not sure what he is mixed with. His human dad, who was family, went to be with Jesus not long ago, and we were asked if we could take care of Jackson, and of course we said yes. I don't know at what point you're considered crazy dog people, but I'm pretty sure that we are past that point, but we couldn't say no. I was worried how he was going to interact with the pack because he's always been an only dog, and my dogs have always been in a pack. I kept him separate from the other dogs and I introduced him to one a day. They could sniff each other through the doggy gate, but I didn't allow them all in the same room together. And each day he would spend time with a new dog. I wanted to make sure they were all used to him before introducing him to the entire pack at one time. Plus, I didn't want to overwhelm him because our dogs do have some quirky personalities. I thought Carla and Diane were going to be the most difficult to accept him, but it ended up being Bobby Joe. She didn't want anything to do with him. She seemed upset he was here, which surprised me because she is the sweetest and most loving dog out of all of them. So I had to give Bobby Joe a couple extra days to get used to him. I would take her, Nolan, and Jackson all in the yard together, and I figured if she saw how well Jackson and Nolan got along that she would eventually try to be around him without growling if he came near her. I also took each of them for walks with him each day. And I found the best way to bring them all together was a game of ball. After a few games of ball, they were all playing together. By day 6, he was part of the pack. He must be border collie mixed with hound dog because he loves to howl. In the 3 years we've had Nolan, I've never seen him howl until now. It's like he has a howling buddy now, so they get out there and howl. It's kind of loud outside when they hear an ambulance and they both get started. Then if you add my howling Diane to the mix, it gets very interesting. He is always outside leaning up against one of them, so I believe he enjoys the companionship of being in a pack. So enough about welcoming a new dog to the pack. Let's get cooking. Tell everybody about it. We gonna make some doggy treats? Are we gonna make some good doggy treats? Huh? Sit down. Sit. Good boy. There you go. You're learning. Bobby, we're gonna make Jackson and Diana a birthday treat. Because Jackson had a birthday on August 17th. He turned 8 years old. And he's a handsome 8-year-old boy. Very handsome. And Bobby, Diana, turns 9 years old on the 19th. So we're going to have Jackson a late party and Diana an early party. That sounds good, huh? You're all about birthday parties, aren't you? You don't get a treat unless you sit. Good boy. So, Jax, what we're going to do is we're going to teach you all about cooking and all about the kitchen. Miss Bobby Joe, she's already a chef. She did a year of training and she is now a canine chef. So you're going to be our new canine chef in training as you're sniffing the floor hoping that I dropped a doggy treat, huh? So, y'all ready to start cooking? Ready to start cooking, Bobby? Are you ready to start cooking? What's that? Tell me about it. She's okay. That's just how she acts sometimes. Ready to start cooking? Tell me about it. Bobby, good girl. For this doggy birthday cake, we're going to start off with washing and slicing up 2 potatoes. Now, all I have is a bag of baking potatoes, so these are a little big. They're usually smaller than this in these 5-pound bags. I'm still going to use 2 because I'd rather have too much than not enough, and if I have extra, I'll just make up some mashed potatoes for later. The potatoes are going to be the frosting on the cake, and you can peel these if you want the frosting to be smooth and white. I leave the peels on, and it's okay for dogs to have a small amount of cooked potatoes with peels. Raw potatoes and peels are not good for dogs though. Actually, the best potato to use is a sweet potato. You can replace them for the white potatoes in this recipe. I just didn't have any on hand, so I'll make do with what I have. All I do is slice them up, put them in the pot, cover with water, and boil until soft. Okay, now for the cake. I'm using 1 pound of ground chicken, 2 eggs, and 4 slices of toast. In a mixing bowl, add the 2 eggs, whisk that. Add in the ground chicken. I use my hands to mix it all together. If you have issues with getting your hands messy, you can always use gloves, or you can try using a spoon or a spatula to mix it all up. Messy hands are all a part of cooking, and the best way to mix some things is with your hands. Then I tear the toast into pieces and I mix that in. You can use breadcrumbs if you prefer. And once it's mixed all together, let it rest for a couple of minutes so the bread will absorb more of that moisture. Grease a baking pan or dish. I'm using a small circle dish. You can use a cake pan, or it doesn't even have to be circle. You can use a square pan if you prefer. Or if you have one of those doggy bone shaped pans, you can use it, make it shaped like a dog bone. I'm just spraying some olive oil cooking spray in mine, and then I'm going to pour the meat mixture into the dish and spread it out good. I probably need to invest in a dog bone cake pan now that I think about it, or some sort of dog shapes. I need to put that on my Amazon wish list and maybe somebody will send me one. That would be a cute doggy birthday cake. Although I can promise you the dogs don't care what it looks like. They're all about taste and smell. Remove it from the oven and let it cool, and while that is cooling, you're going to go ahead and make the frosting. So get a mixing bowl. You want to drain the potatoes and pour those in the mixing bowl. Add in a half a tablespoon of butter and a scoop of sour cream, and I'd say that's probably about 1/4 of a cup of sour cream, somewhere around there. Smash it all together until it's smooth, and you can also use a mixer if you prefer. I just prefer to do things the old-fashioned way. Remove the cooled cake from the dish and then put the potatoes on it. Once it's frosted with potatoes, add some bacon pieces to the top. I then add beef sticks for the candles and milk bones around the cake for each dog. So since I now have 5 dogs, I used 5 beef sticks and 5 milk bones. Look at that. Isn't it cute? That's just too cute. The dogs are gonna love this. Y'all want a treat? Hey, see it? Bobby Joe? Bobby Joe. Hey, look here. All right, y'all ready? What do y'all think about the cake? Isn't it pretty?
Carla.
What do y'all think? It's a pretty cake, isn't it? Oh my goodness. Y'all want, hey, you got to get back there. Nope. Come on. I had it blocked for a reason.
It's not blocked when the dog can just skip right
Okay,
over.
so what we're going to do is we're going to sing happy birthday to, hey, get over there. To Diana. Yes, the pretty Diana. And Jackson. Jackson's birthday, according to his vet records, was August 17th. Diane's birthday is September 19th. So we're going to have him a late birthday, her an early birthday. You ready to start singing, Carla?
Sing, Carla.
Okay. So what we're going to do is happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear. Happy birthday to you.
Good job, Carla.
And many more.
Don't look at me. She's the one with the treat.
Okay. And now we're going to try to do this peacefully. But let me give y'all a little beef liver treat. Because y'all look very interested in a beef liver treat. Will you give this one to Carla?
Yeah, Carla, man.
Jax. Good catch. He's a catcher. All right, so now we're going to cut the cake, and I'm going to put it in y'all's dog bowls, and we're going to put y'all in separate areas so we don't get in any doggy fights. Diane's like, yeah. Jax is like, yeah. This is yours, Jax. Y'all are not going to feel like eating dinner after this.
I think you're getting a little smaller piece there, Jax.
There's Jax. You'll take him in there.
Take it back to my room.
Give me another, give me all the rest of those bowls because they're all clean. Bobby, is that birthday cake good? You're my slowest eater and you've already eaten it all up. Was that good, Bobby Joe? You want to tell me about it? You want to tell us about it? Was it really good? Some of the, oh, that was a good burp. So, really, y'all, is that necessary? That ought to be enough, huh? Well, thanks for stopping by and joining Jack and Diane's birthday party. A little ditty about Jack and Diane, two American dogs growing up in the Southland. Don't forget to stay tuned Friday for another episode of the Lake Hill City Birds. Then on Mondays, I usually post a cooking short that only takes about a minute of your time. Hope y'all have a blessed rest of your week. Bye for now.